What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cattywampus Acres. It's Jason, and I have Austin here. He goes by many names, but Austin is what we're calling him tonight. And he has brought all the parts over, and we are going to build a chicken plucker. So hopefully everybody's excited about this. I think, I don't know, last time I looked, the chicken pluckers to buy the whole thing were like 800.
Yeah, it's about 800. Good one's about 1,000. So.
Okay, and what do you know? Do you have an idea of how much we're in so far?
I think it's sitting about 300.
Okay, so 300 for, and so you're already saving 500 bucks. Like, yes, it's something that's not horribly cheap, but not a lot of us can come across. Like, there's not just like these plucker fingers laying around, and you know, a lot of this stuff is gonna cost you a little bit. And if you haven't been to a lumber store yet, then you don't realize that all the wood costs like 2 to 3 times what it used to. So, you ready?
Yep.
Let's get into it. We got our legs cut 28 inches, and now we need to cut how many 23s?
4.
4 23s. So if comment down below if you have issues with having too much left over or not enough, and having to go back to Home Depot for that one piece of wood. That's always embarrassing. All right, so we got our 4 23-inch pieces. Now Austin's he thought he was gonna go 4 deep, but we're gonna cut our 4 26-inch pieces. You ready? You want this?
Yeah.
Ooh, we'll edit that out, don't worry. No one will ever know. All right, so we got this is the frame, right? We got the frame cut.
The frame.
And we got 2.5-inch spack screws, because you have to use spacks. And what else we need?
That's it for right now. Okay. We'll lag it together after it's all up.
We got our 2 squares built, and it always helps if you build them on a flat concrete surface, so then everything's fairly square as long as you pay attention to what you're doing. Now we need to put these legs in between these squares. We're gonna finish putting these legs on, and we will catch right back up with you guys. So we got our legs done, ready for the barrel, the drum. We call it a barrel or a drum.
It doesn't matter to me.
Depends on if you drum on it, then it's a drum. So we're set here. So what are we doing next? We're putting it in?
So we're just gonna put it in and measure it real quick, just kind of see where we want it, and then we'll cut it from there.
All right. Like a glove. Look at that. It's almost like we knew what we were doing.
He knows what he's doing.
No, he's using a plan. Don't be fooled. He's using a plan. Here we go.
I just got a hole if you want to spin.
Okay. This is legit, man. Now what we need to do is we need to put the holes for the fingers. And Austin's looking at the very technical formula for putting this in here, and then we're going to use this little stand. We're going to mark all these, and how far up do these go?
Let's move it.
Are they all the way? The whole way?
No, they're just 2 rows, and then there's like along it there's I think 3 or 4 that go up. So we need to do the same thing with 2x6s. We need to build a frame on the bottom, and then in the middle, directly in the middle, put 2x6 on top, 2x6 on the bottom.
Okay. If you look right there, you can see we put the essentially what it is a motor mount kind of setup. And so now we're gonna put a 2x6 across there so we can put the pillow block in there.
Yep, pillow block. You got it.
And we want you to comment down below if you're really good at math. Or if you think you're better at math than me and Austin.
That's pretty easy.
All right, so we have our center block mounted. So now we're putting one on top. Is that correct? We're gonna flip it over and put it.
Yep.
I'm following. Now I got. See, I thought you meant right there. That wouldn't have made any sense. Now I understand. Now we're with it. We have drilled our hole through both of them, lined them up, and I can see we're looking real good there. The shaft of the motor is going to go right through this, up through here.
we're probably going to want to do is do the pillow block,
Okay.
mount the shaft,
Okay.
and get the depth right
Okay.
on our feather plate
Okay.
with our barrel.
Okay.
And then we'll pull the barrel out, do the drilling,
Okay.
and that'll be that.
Do it.
People have used the plastic of barrels and the plexiglass and things like that before too.
Yeah.
This is just a little longer lasting, more
Aluminum
reliable.
or stainless?
It's aluminum. You can go to a machine shop and get one made out of stainless steel, but
Yeah.
this one just ordered offline.
I like it. So Austin and I are not used to working with partners here, so this is a new experience for both of us. I will turn as you tell me to turn, sir.
I'm gonna try and hold this
Okay.
tape measure here as well.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and turn.
This is really bad.
It's not going good.
So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a hole saw. We're gonna go around and we are going to put this first row of holes in, and so we can put the fingers through and start measuring up from there. So we're gonna have 2 rows, a space, and then 2 rows.
2 rows, and then there's gonna be basically rows of just single columns.
Yes, I know what
Spaced
you're talking
out,
about. I've seen
spaced out
that.
more
Okay.
equally.
All right, so we won't subject you. We will not subject you to watching every single one of these. I'll let you watch Austin drill one hole, then you'll figure the rest of it out. We won't even do some epic time lapse of like 27 hours.
This is to assist pulling the fingers through. Basically, you'll put the finger through, slide this over top, and then by a lever action, it'll pull. And that's how you know whether or not you've got a quality finger or not, because the cheap Amazon ones will break off when you pull them through.
That's the ones I was gonna buy.
But these Kent, I can't remember the exact name, they'll hold through, so.
All right. See it in action.
I mean, they come through just fine. It just takes a little bit of work, but yeah, try doing it by hand and you'll quickly be building one of these.
Okay, while Austin's doing that, we have just after a 6-hour marathon of installing fingers, and we ate tacos. We had tacos for a brief couple of minutes, but then the most part, my fingers hurt. We put all these fingers in, and we didn't count them, so we have no idea how many there is. So over 140 we put in, so that's a lot. That's a lot. So just be prepared. If you're building one of these, just be prepared when you build your DIY chicken plucker. Now we're going to bolt on the feather plate to the top of the drive shaft. All right, let's give her a spin there, Austin. Look at that. No touching, no grinding, no squeaking.
And if we had it too low, it wouldn't even move, so.
All right. So now we're gonna screw into the wood.
Yep, I'm gonna mount it with some panhead screws.
All right. All right. If you are doing this as one person, it will take you a little bit longer. 2 people definitely makes a big difference in this. Alright, so we're flipping it over now. We're going to attach the pulleys and the motor. Little tool tip, if you didn't know, these little things here are called Zerk fittings. And if you see one of these, you should always grease it. Don't ever let a fitting go ungreased.
This is our motor, the 1 horsepower farm duty from Harbor Freight, actually, that I got off Facebook Marketplace for half the cost.
All right, so we are going to mount this motor, and we'll get it lined up, and we'll be right back. We have the pulley set. 60-inch belt is what worked. We just we did not use an idler. We ended up putting it on and turning it until it went on, and it seems to be working
Fitting
well.
pretty good.
So now we're gonna wire up the motor and take her for a spin, if you know what I mean. As you can see, down by Austin's legs there, motor's mounted. We wired it. So now we're going to wire up the switch. Okay, so here's the part when he's just going for it, man. You're just going all the way for it. Did you make sure there's nothing in the bin?
I did not turn it on yet. I made sure the switch
Hold
was
on, we got stuff like laying all over the place over here. So this is the part we're gonna see if it works or not. Whoa, keep that thing going, man. Look at it go. Turn it off. I'll turn it back on. Man, now put your hand in there. Cool.